walking, we can chat a little bit. You can see the dogs on their leashes, ready to go. Um, I want to try to make my goal of 500 live viewers. So everybody, come on in and help me get my views. As I win, I want to make the challenge. I want to make the challenge happen. Um, oh, hi, Richard. There's my doggies. There's Sydney. She's the black one. You got Carmen in the middle, and then you got Buttercup. Buttercup's the oldest. Uh, she is the oldest. And then, um, good to see you, Richard. How's things been going for you? I haven't seen you in a long time. So it's nice to see you on here. Thank you for coming in. Um, we have a. I'm on a new app now. It goes. Periscope is connected to it, but it's a new app called Haps, and you get paid for broadcasting. So, and we're having a challenge going on for the next 8 weeks that we get $50 if we can do 500 views every week, just maybe one a week, and for 8 weeks, then we get $50. Yeah, it has been a long time, Richard. Now this is coming through Twitter as well. I've got this set up through Twitter, through Periscope, and YouTube. So this will be live streamed through all three, or multicast through all three. So everybody, come on in and watch the dogs walk. Um, and It's kind of chilly out here. You can see it's been raining, but I wanted to walk, but while it's not raining, because I tried this yesterday and um, oh, are you going to try the app out, Richard? Because it's actually a great app. It's still a little buggy yet because it's in beta, but they have really done really well with it. Um, it's they keep updating it, you know, working on the bugs. We all understand in beta you're going to have that problem. You're going to have bugs, but it'll get worked out. So that's why I put Haps Challenge in my comments, so that, or it's in my title, so that people knows I'm in there. I'm trying to do the Haps Challenge. This may not be the perfect one for the Haps Challenge, but I'm going to start. And they can always do more. We got till tomorrow to get signed up, or to meet the criteria for the first week. So everybody, come on in and watch where I'm walking. I'll try to keep my camera up as much as I can, and because I know I'm streaming through several places, so I should get people in here. Hopefully, if people are not too busy. But um, have you got a lot of snow there, Richard? Because I know you get a lot of snow. As you can see, we don't have snow. We were supposed to get some the other night, but we've been getting a lot of rain. It's 43 degrees right now. Um, it's gonna. Oh, hi, Teresa. Good to see you. Welcome. Um, it's supposed to not rain as much today. We're supposed to. It's going to be a little um, warmer today than it has been. We're only 43 right now. We're getting up to, I think, 47, 48 degrees. So it is going to be a little warmer, down to 36 tonight. So we've been getting somewhat freezing, or a little bit above at nighttime. So, it is what it is. This is January. I hate to. I hope February is going to be good weather, because I'd hate to see if February gets snow, because that's the 2 years ago. I think it was 2018 when we got that terrific snowstorm, 18 inches of snow. That was horrible. So I don't want that happening again, but you never know. I don't know what's going to happen. It's good to see people coming in here, and I think more and more will come in as they see me on, because I've got this streaming through three different places besides Haps. It's going through Twitter and Periscope and YouTube. So everybody, come on in and comment. Let me know where you're from. I know Richard's from New York. Let me know how your day's going, and what you're doing today. You know, um, and just have a good time chatting. Last night I was in 3 broadcasts um, as a guest, and by the time 8 o'clock rolled around, I says I gotta quit. I was so tired, because I was in one broadcast over 2 hours, she asked me to be part of the broadcast, and I was. And I was up there for 2 hours, but it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed doing it. I can't very well do it right now when I'm walking. It's kind of hard to invite somebody in here when I'm walking, but I might do another one later, a general broadcast where I can invite somebody when I'm home. 37, we're 43 here, so you're above freezing anyway. We're 43, but they said it feels like 38. So, it's better than it was. I tried doing a broadcast yesterday. I walked the dogs yesterday and was trying to do a broadcast, but for some unknown reason, I couldn't get past the title screen. It wouldn't load. It just kept going round and round and round. So I thought, well, they were having trouble with their servers yesterday anyway. So I thought maybe something happened again. So I just withheld doing it, and so I thought, well, I'll do it in a day where it'll work. So it finally worked today. So as you can see, this is a we kind of live out in the country, but not exactly in, well, sort of, not actually in town, but there are a lot of houses around. Um, small area. Come on, Sydney, let's go. Um, uh, I like to show people where I'm walking because instead of just watching the dogs. And you can see it's very, very cloudy out. It could probably, well, no, actually only got 10% chance of rain today. So hopefully maybe the sun will come out later. I don't know why it's not out now, but it is what it is. But anyway, I want to mention a little bit about the HAPS challenge. For those that may not know about HAPS, or if you do, if you're a Periscope and you want to find a new app to go to when Periscope shuts down, come over to HAPS. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. You don't have to broadcast if you don't want to. You can go in and watch other broadcasters like me, and there's other broadcasters as well. There's quite a few of them on here from Periscope already that broadcast. It's called HAPPS in the App Store because we know that Periscope's going to be closing down as of the 31st of March. And when I first heard that, I thought, no, what am I going to do? Where am I going to go? But then one of my friends on Facebook, well, I was on Periscope. I did a Periscope broadcast one day, and she said, have you ever heard of HAPS? And I said, no. So she's the one that told me about HAPS. Well, she's on it too. So she told me about it, I came in here and signed up. Since I've become used to it, I've been, I broadcast. Tried to broadcast every day. May not have made it every day, but I tried to broadcast as much as I possibly could. So I'm in here to put myself out there and let you know that I'm still here. I'm still broadcasting whenever possible. The reason I cross the street, I normally don't walk over here, but you hear a dog barking. It's in the front yard across from the house where I normally walk, and the dog will attack my dogs if I walk there. So I have to walk on this side of the street so the dog won't attack me. Hi, Tony. Good to see you. So the dog is in the front yard right now. So I'm over here, and once I get past the house, which is this house right there, when I get past that house, I will. He's taking the dog in, I guess. When I get past that house, then I can. The next driveway, I'll go ahead and cross the street. But welcome, Tony. Good to see you. I'm glad that you came in here. I've like I said, if you're not familiar with HAPS, it's I like it better than Periscope. I really do. It's maybe glitchy at times. I've got a fair connection. I got a poor connection right now, so I can't do much about that because I'm walking. Some areas are better than others, but if it stops on you, I can't help that. But it keeps going up and down. So maybe I'll get you an area where it works better. Right now, it's a poor connection, and I'm just going to keep going. It's starting to come up good now. It does that. It changes, and it ends up being a good connection. I can't Wi-Fi on when I'm out walking because it won't work. So I try to do Wi-Fi when I'm at home to try to have a good connection. I said I was on my iPad last night doing a broadcast. I was in 3 broadcasts last night, and I was on my iPad those 3 broadcasts, and I had a ball. I really enjoyed my time in there. People get to know you better. Hi, Erlene. You finally made it. Well, see, if you had Periscope, still had Periscope, you'd have heard it go off because I got this link to Periscope too, Twitter and YouTube, so you would have heard it. Um, so that's why I'm coming in here to tell people to come on over to Haps um, and enjoy yourself here. You don't have, like I said, you don't have to broadcast if you've never broadcasted before and you don't want to broadcast. Don't worry about it. But you can come in here and support your broadcaster by commenting or letting them know that you're here. You know, um, we don't have super hearts here, but there isn't much I can do about that. But we do get paid for broadcasting, which I like that idea a lot. So because we get points, we get awards, and some of them they go from 10 cents up to I think $10. So I've gotten a few of those now and again, but it's a lot of fun. Um, And the coins are free at first. When you first start off, the coins are free. And of course, as you use them up, then you can get some more coins, but they're much cheaper than they were through Periscope. But you don't have to give all your coins out to one broadcaster. I spread mine out. There are several broadcasters I give awards to that I follow that are very good broadcasters. One that I follow, he lives in Saudi Arabia, but he's now in the Philippines on vacation. And I follow him, and he's given me quite a few awards. I usually give him awards when he's on. He's probably, I don't know if he's sleeping right now or what, but so I follow him, and there's other ones I follow that were on Periscope. I'm getting a lot of new ones all the time. And I do my church broadcast from here. So those of you that want to see my church broadcast, you want to see my broadcast, it'll be coming on Twitter and Periscope. So if you want to see the broadcast and you hear the whistle, just come on in because it's all connected together. I just don't accept awards on Sabbath. I always put that in my title. But any other day of the week, I can get awards. I don't want to do the wrong thing. So everybody come on in and support your. I know I'm not the favorite broadcaster of everybody, but everybody's getting to know me better by me being in these broadcasts I'm in. They're getting to know me because I'm putting myself out there. They're seeing me, and they're asking me questions. So they're getting used to me, and that's what I like. I want people to get used to me. So when they do come into my broadcast, they know a little bit about me. Um, that's why I do like to go in the broadcast when I'm invited to kind of help people understand who I am, because I know a lot of people don't know me. That's for sure. They do not know me. I'm trying to get these dogs' leashes untangled. I dropped Buttercups. Buttercup, stop. Come on, stop. And a lot of people don't know me unless they see me into other broadcasts. If they don't come in here. But once I've been in another broadcast, hi, Damon. Do people do? I don't know, Damon. I really don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, you can hear a dog barking. He wants to play with my dogs. Oh, okay. Look at that. It's okay. My dogs just aren't familiar with that dog, but that's okay. She probably wanted to be playing with them. Oh, been there, done that one. It's okay. It's all right. He's not going to hurt. It's hard to catch him. You got a collar on him to catch him by the collar. You can get him by the collar.
Collar fell off.
Oh no. Oh no, his collar fell off. Well, I hope he doesn't run too far from you. If I didn't have these 3 dogs to help you catch him, but I've got these 3 dogs, and it's gonna be hard. It's hard not trying to keep hold of these 3. There you got him.
Thank you.
You're welcome, and you have a good day.
You too.
You mind your P's and Q's there, little boy.
Come on, dog. Please just don't stress today. Come on.
Got to pick her leash up again. Come on, Sydney. No. You have a good day. He was a cute little dog. But as far as your question, Damon, I don't know. I don't know if people do burnouts. I really don't. I don't think so. We're in a quiet area, so they really can't do those here. People like to speed. Do have people like to speed on their, if that's what you're talking about, do burnouts with their tires and stuff. I don't think so. They do like to go a little faster than they should down the street, but as far as burnouts, nope. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. So, as I was saying, um, come on in and help me get my goal to 500 people. I know I probably won't make it this broadcast. It looks like it's going to be very, very slim pickings, but I'll do another one. Maybe I'll try to get more people in, and I'll try to do a guest guests on there so I can get more viewers. But if you know people that might be interested, have them share it out. This is on YouTube. I'm hoping to get people in here from YouTube. Hoping to get them here from Twitter. I already got Richard in here from Twitter. We got Periscope. He's also on Periscope as well. So I've got Twitter and Periscope and YouTube connected to this. I took my Facebook off because of my son. Um, so I thought, well, the lady from church does the church ones on Facebook, so I don't really need on Facebook for that. So I'd rather keep it off of there, do it a different medium than she does. So she only does them on Facebook, and I try to do it as much as I can to get them, get this message out. We want to evangelize. Oh, they do. Oh, thank you for the high award, Teresa. Thank you so much. Every little bit helps. I think um, I'm getting over half of my $50 goal. Then it goes to 100 because we do get paid as broadcasters. The only thing is we have to have $200 before we can cash out. Well, I'd like to get that every month, but I just don't get it. I'm lucky I get $30, $40, but I'll take that. I think I've got 40 so far this month, and I had 30 last month. Whoops, looks like I stopped again. I got 30 30 some dollars last month. I think I got 40 this month already. So hopefully we'll just keep on going. I got a few days left, so hopefully I can build my um, awards up, build up my viewership, so I can be part of the HAPS challenge. That's why I've got HAPS challenge in my title. As you can see, I'm trying to get 500 viewers. This is probably, like I said, it's the wrong way to get the viewers, because people don't like walking too much unless they like animals. But I'll do another one maybe later, a general chat one that'll bring people in, and I'll invite people in, and maybe I'll get it that way. But we can all help each other by you know um, going into their um, broadcasts and maybe giving them awards or commenting even after the broadcast. That's what I like about this. You can even give comments and awards after the broadcast is over. Where Periscope, once the broadcast is over, you can't comment. You can't comment. You can't give awards or nothing. Super Hearts, you can only do it during the broadcast. So people luck out then. But with HAPS, they got it set up that you can get them after the broadcast, which I think is nice. It's a real, I don't know everybody on the team, but I know a few of them that's on the team, and they are gems. They really are. Because Periscope is a dead horse as far as that's concerned, because it's not feasible anymore. They aren't sustainable. And the thing of it is, the people just don't care about us. Well, I mean, I've had problems in there, and I've tried to contact them. I've sent them emails to solve the situation, and they always said there was no problem. They couldn't see any problem after investigation. So it's not, to me, Periscope isn't all it's cracked up to be. I hate to see it go, but maybe in the best interest of Twitter, that's the best thing they could do. Um, but of course, Twitter's lost a lot of accounts now too, and that's not very good for them. And I won't go into that why. I think we all pretty much know why they've lost accounts. But I go in there just to see some tweets, to see who's tweeting, um, see how things are going. I really don't tweet myself into there, and nor do I go into Instagram either. I could hook my Instagram up to this as well, would give me more viewers, but I really haven't decided to do that either. Um, I've done everything I possibly can do, and if I can't bring viewers in, I've tried at least. So, um, somebody that might be interested in seeing dogs, what goodbye, because we need to help each other. Randy, the other day when I was doing my cooking broadcast, he was having people come into my cooking broadcast left and right. I had comments that I couldn't believe how people were coming in there, and he had gone in to say, "Let's help others." So he had sent everybody from his broadcast into mine. I didn't get the 500, but I had about half of them. So that was pretty good. I had half of the what I needed. But you have to get it in one broadcast, so I can't just add it up into another broadcast. I was told that by for somebody else that thought you could spread it out, but no, it has to be one broadcast. So I haven't made the goal yet, but I'm hoping that people will help me start making my goal. Like I said, I'll do another one later and try to get my goal, because I don't think I'm going to get it right now, as it seems that nobody's commenting or anything. I think people are probably don't know that I'm on or what have you. And this probably isn't as much interest to them as a cooking broadcast would be, or just a chatting broadcast where you invite people up to chat. That might be probably more interesting. So, but I wanted to get my exercise. I want to get out and walk. They need to do that, and they need to walk too. As you can see, they're getting out of the camera, but I just pull them and get them going. They're just trying to look for stuff. They're trying to smell. So I just get them back on track again. Um, uh, I'm getting more. Yeah, and there's no live lobby. Hi, Linda. Good to see you. I'm trying to make my HAPS challenge this week, but um, oh, the HAPS community updates and Q&A. Well, I forgot that Pablo was coming on, so I'm in here. So people are going to go on to Pablo's. That's understandable. I'll catch up with him later. But um, good to see you, Linda. I'm trying to get my trying to meet the HAPS challenge, and that's not going to be easy to do, because it's uh, it's kind of hard to get 500 viewers on just a walking broadcast. But if I do a chatting one where I can invite people into up to the uh, and like Periscope did, although you heard him but you didn't see him. Here you could see him and invite people in and chat that way. I'll get more viewers. I was on 3 last night. I was on Ookberries. I was on Vince. Can't think of his last name, and I was also on Vanita Breland's. Those 3 I was in there last night. And by the time 8 o'clock rolled around, I says I've got to go. I was tired because I've been on Ookberries for over 2 hours. I had a lot of fun though. Um, if you've never done it, and you're asked to go up on the um, go on camera. Don't be shy. I mean, if I was still shy, I wouldn't have done it. But I've been on Randy's a few times. Now I've been on these 3. So I'll probably be on some more. When I get in there, the people want to get to know you. And that's one good way to get for people to get to know you too, is go into other broadcasts. They see you and they learn who you are, and then they start coming in your broadcast then. So now I know why I'm not getting I'm not getting the people, because of Pablo's Q&A, because he's going to get a lot of people in there. But that's okay. I still have time. I've got tomorrow to get my 500, and I'll be doing another broadcast later. I'll try to find a cooking broadcast to do, maybe, if I can. If I can't find anything, I'll do something else. But I'm determined I'm going to get my 500 people um, as by tomorrow anyway. But as you can see, it's trying to sprinkle a little bit. It's hard to get these dogs and keep them in line and keep them walking. They want to smell. So, because I know in the HAPS challenge we have to broadcast for more than 10 minutes. We also have to have 500 live viewers, and we have to multicast to other media. So I've got it multicasted to Periscope, Twitter, and YouTube. So I've got it tweeting going 3 places. So that should help my viewership. And depending on what it is, I think this was probably something I thought would be a little hard to get, but I thought I'd try it anyway. But it's not. I'm not going to probably do a HAPS challenge on this anymore because I can't seem to get the people in here. Well, I probably would have if Pablo wasn't coming on. I forgot he was coming on, or I wouldn't have come in here at all. Yeah, most of them are on Periscope. We need to get them in here. Oh, you do? UC 95. Yeah, most of them are probably right now they're in Pablo's. They're in Pablo's Q&A, and I would be in there too, but I forgot he was coming on today. Normally he comes out at 3:30, but he's coming on 11 this morning, so I'm not home for that. So, but when I do get home, if he's still on, I'm going to go in there and see if I can ask him any questions, because they are good at answering us when we have problems, because there are so many glitches with this. That sometimes it's a little frustrating, and I wonder sometimes if it's really worth it to hit the go live button. But you know something, since I've been doing Periscope, it's no problem for me to come in here and go live. I'm used to it, and I want to put myself out there. But with me, what you see is what you get, and I'm not going to try to be somebody I'm not, and I'm going to not lie or anything. I'm going to tell the truth. I tell it like it is, and so right now I think most of them are in Pablo's broadcast from Periscope, Twitter, what have you. They're in his broadcast right now. Since he's doing a Q&A, he gets probably 1,000 or so in there. So that's where everybody's at. But that's okay. I've got some loyal followers here, and I'm thankful for that. Like Erlene and Demon and Linda, you guys are, and Bridget, you guys are really making my day, because you're here for me, and that's all that counts. I'll tell you one thing though. I'll tell you one thing. I get a lot more replay viewers on here than I ever did on Periscope, on my church scopes, on my church, I should say, broadcasts. Well, when I was doing Periscope, I was lucky. I'd get 15 replays after I got done, and I wouldn't even have very many to start with. On HAPS, I can get almost 200 replays on the church broadcast. So that's telling you something. You got a different variety of people in here, a lot better people. That you got a lot more Christians, I think, in here than you had on Periscope, and I think a lot of people are getting tired of Periscope. I don't know. Now, there are going to be some people that are in Periscope now that probably won't come over to HAPS. They'll either go on YouTube, or they'll go on Facebook Live, or they'll go on Twitter. Now, that being said, I've done a Twitter Live already, but I don't care for it, because when I was trying to do a driving broadcast, I had to only do it in portrait. You can't do it in landscape mode, and it's easier to do driving a car in landscape mode. That way you can see what's on both sides of it. So I don't like it for that. I did one church broadcast in portrait mode, but I won't do it like that again. And I didn't do it on HAPS because I didn't know if I could get connected up. But now that I've got my YouTube connected, oh, thank you, Teresa. Now that I've got my YouTube connected up, I don't have to upload any videos to YouTube anymore, because they're automatically from my live stream. They go into my YouTube, and I just put them in the playlist wherever I want them to go. So that's what I do. And if I don't want to save them, I can delete them. So even the ones where I was in the other broadcasts last night, they came up on my profile, came into my YouTube. I can either put them in my YouTube, save them, or I can delete them. I don't know. I may save them, but then I've got them in I put them in a special place. So I may just set up a playlist for HAPS broadcasts when I'm in somebody else's broadcast. I may set it up for that, because it's actually their broadcast, but it comes up on my YouTube because it's in my profile. So, but it won't go on my Twitter or Periscope. I have to broadcast for that. But as far as YouTube, it'll go on there as long as I'm in there. If I'm in somebody's broadcast, it'll automatically go up on YouTube. So that's a good thing too. So I'm finally learning a little bit about this. It's getting a little bit easier to use it each and every day. Sure, like I said, you got a few bugs now and again, but you're going to have that with a beta product, and it'll eventually work itself out. They've been working on it, trying to get the bugs out of it, and I know that they eventually will get the bugs out. That they'll it won't be glitchy because it still gets glitchy somewhat. Um, I'm glad that somebody likes my broadcast, so I want to try to do more, but I got crocheting ones I want to do. Others I want to do. I try to do a variety, so I'm not doing all the same thing all the time. Um, and I'll do some Christian broadcasts too, because I had asked Peter if we were allowed to do that Christian, broadcast about Jesus. He says, "Oh yes," because there's one that I follow, and I have never been in his broadcast. He's an atheist, and I don't go in there for that very reason, because he will have atheist broadcasts, and he'll say, "Well, um, ask an atheist anything." Well, I don't want to go in there and cause any trouble, so I don't. Now his broadcast, when he doesn't have atheism included, is probably be okay, but when he starts including that, I'm not comfortable with that. Um, so we got to be careful, and always pay attention to what the title is, and if it looks interesting, go into it. If it doesn't, don't. Well, I went into the ones last night, just wanted to go in there and just listen, but I got invited. So I just went along with it. They asked if they wanted to be invited, so I said sure. So basically, what you have to do is you have to go out of the broadcast, tap on the invitation, and then you go in that way, because you have to leave the broadcast completely, because you have to go in under their title. So it's different. I'm going to get my mail, and then I'm going to go into my house. Come on, girls, come on. So it's it's a lot of fun, but like I said, there's a lot of work to be done on HAPS, and I've got a lot of work to do to get. Hi, Zoe, good to see her. Whoever that is, good to see you. I'm at my house, so you'll have to watch the replay. I was trying to get 500 viewers, but I didn't make it. I'll have to do a different broadcast later where I can get 500 views. This is kind of hard to get 500 views, but I was trying. I'm sorry, I blocked the camera with the mail. I was trying to get 500 views, but it just doesn't work. Not for this. So I want to do one where I can invite people up and have them tell who they are and where they're from and what's their line of work. And that way I can get more followers, more viewers, and I'll make my 500. And right now there's a lot of people broadcasting at the same time as I am, so it makes it kind of rough. So let me turn the camera around. Okay, there we go. So you have to see my house number. So okay, I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back on later. So yeah, that's right. I'm on HAP. So I'm gonna be going now, Zoe. So I'll come back on later. I'll try to do a cooking broadcast. If I don't, then I'll come back on and do a regular broadcast. So until then, take care. God bless, and bye-bye.